Alright, so we're in between a rock and a hard place and a harder place and a diamond, because it's all over the place right now. Lighting is not great, right? I still don't have like actual like ring lighting or anything like that. I still have to get a new camera. It's on my list, right? Like, I've got a list. I'm not being complacent, but I am being complacent. The radiator is on. I can't control when it's on or off, which is brilliant. I think you can like just not allow the water to come in or something, so I might like get like a wrench and like do it myself because it's hot. It's only like 60 degrees outside. There is no reason why the radiator needs to be on. I can't have the air conditioner on because then it sounds like real bad background noise. I have the window open so I'm not burning to death. But I live like, you can hear people basically right outside my window. It sounds like they're just having a conversation on a porch, which is actually the fire escape. So, we're gonna make do. My lighting is not, you know, great because it's not coming from above, it's lighting me from below, so that's brilliant. Just got back from work, had a $2,000 day with Dennis Gross. It was brilliant, like A+, fabulous, we love it. Oh my god. And my battery's gonna die, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And the whole thing about like it sounding like there's people right outside, it's also Friday night, so people are gonna walk and laugh and make noise, which is great. Have fun, you guys, but I'm trying to film. So shh. Wait, I don't know what this video actually is or isn't. It's gonna be a haul, because there's just some stuff. I wanted to say something else, but I'm trying to keep it PG-13 at least. Here comes people. I'm scatterbrained. Slight haul, slight product favorites for October. October was a month, man. Like it was a thing, I guess. I don't know. I need to powder, I think, maybe. So, alright. Do you know the amount of products that have come in? I want to sound like one of those, like, you know, really well-known bloggers who are like, oh, look what showed up on my desk, or like, yeah, like, oh, we received this, like, look what came into the offices today, and I'm like, actually, just look at all this shit that I've acquired, basically. I don't know what order to start, so I'm kind of just gonna go off of the way that it's here. So first things first, congratulations, right? We all of you who watch me watch Lisa Eldridge. I know that you do. We all obsess over her. We all love her. We all play her videos when we need to kind of relax and fall asleep on, you know, Tuesday nights. Brilliant. I actually pre-ordered my book from Amazon like a few days actually before it launched, and I paid plus tax, I think I paid like $19 for it, and it looks like here like the MSRP is $29.95. So like I think the pre-order price was like $17. It was kind of insane. I haven't actually gotten to read it yet. I really have mainly thumbed through the photographs. The photographs are brilliant. Like all of these incredible kind of vintage ads, and you get to sort of see, you know, like her vintage collection. I don't want to give it away because I want you to be able to like experience it and kind of like gush over it the way that I did the first time. But the photographs are just absolutely beautiful. And oh, remember this look? Remember this shoot? Is that the Pat McGrath? This was Pat McGrath for Dior, right? Like spring 2001 when it was Galliano doing it. It was like, let's be fair, the best time of Dior. So yeah, it's kind of brilliant. Amazing images. I really can't wait to read all about it and kind of read the history and kind of get to see her perspective on it and hear her passion. So I'm really excited about that. It's definitely worth picking up, and I say that without even having read it, just for the images and for the fact that it's Lisa Eldridge and she's, you know, done a lot of successful things, and that's brilliant, and we love her. So you support your peers, I guess, if I can even consider one of my peers. That's like wishful thinking or like really jumping up, isn't it? You know what I'm trying to say. I started taking supplements. This is just like my pill case or whatever. I started taking supplements because as you read Caroline Hirons' blog, right, she just mentioned supplements here and there, and I was kind of wondering if it would have maybe helped the natural hydration in my skin a bit more, and so I wouldn't get dermatitis as much. So far, I can't say I feel like a completely different person, and I don't notice a huge difference in my skin at all. but maybe it's just good for my body and for my health and for my mind. So I take Omegas, which is 3, 6, and 9. It's 2,000 milligrams. I actually got the plant oil base. It's like evening primrose and all of those kinds of oils. Unintentionally, I have no issue with taking fish oil, but that's just what happened. Hair, skin, and nails formula, vitamin C, and vitamin D3. So giving those a go, and just, you know, it's a good habit, I think, to like get in, right? I'm like, yay, supplements, as long as they're good. Oh, my sweet dear friend works for Arbonne, and where is he even? What is he? He's like regional sales director or something. I don't know. He like moved up like that. So sweet. Set me up with the RE9 collection, basically. So the smoothing facial cleanser, the regenerating toner, intensive renewal serum. I don't have enough hands. Oops. Intensive renewal serum, extra moisture restorative day cream, corrective eye cream, and night repair cream. And I've used a few of these so far. Like I've used the toner, which is quite nice, and the night repair cream is great. I haven't used any of the other stuff yet, just because I'm trying to get through other products before I open these ones up. And to be fair, for the amount of money you're paying, it really is nothing like incredibly exciting. My biggest thing and how I kind of viewed it is they have no point of difference from my perspective, from like when I look at their products. Like, you know, Caudalie pioneered the whole use of like polyphenols and grape extract, and like, you know, Avène uses like thermal spring water, and the products are not bad, again, by any stretch of the imagination, but like the moisturizing night cream is only an ounce, your cleanser is only 3 ounces, your toner is only 1.7 ounces. Also with Arbonne, this is the new eye makeup remover, which I've tried, and it's kind of brilliant. It's not Bioderma, and it never will be, but as an eye makeup remover, sometimes you just need an oil-based one. I was like, oh, it's great packaging, and then I was like, oh, hold on. Literal identical bottles, same cap, same like everything, which is great, good for them. But I was like, that's funny. I don't know, so I'm giving it a shot. I don't know if I mentioned last month, but a dear friend at Caudalie set me up with some of the stuff. The moisture mask, which I think I mentioned last month. I've been using it still. It's not bad, but again, doesn't blow me out of the water. And then the Polyphenol C15 Anti-Wrinkle Defense Serum, which I have not popped open yet because I still have other serums that I'm trying to use up. But I've been making progress with my stuff. I have quite a few empties. My empties bucket is getting quite full, so which is great because I love using stuff up, because I love trying new stuff. Okay, let's talk Sisley-Paris. You know how people are obsessed with the masks, like obsessed, like would give their child up for one of them? Okay, so I have a sample of the Black Rose Cream Mask, which I'm keen to try soon. And look at this. This obviously is proof that I bought the mask. This is the Express Flower Gel. This is sort of one that I sort of seemed like it would be a bit more for me because it's more for deep hydration. I got mine on eBay for $70, which is still insanely expensive for a mask, but it retails for $140. So I'm like, thank God I got it, you know, on eBay, and it was like unopened, like there was still the seal, came in the package and the box and everything. Still expensive, but do I think it's worth $140? No. Do I think it's worth $70? Yeah. So what are you gonna do? I didn't notice insane hydration. It did feel nice. It did give the skin a nice suppleness, a brightness, a hydration, but I don't know if I was like as amazed as I am with a different mask, which I will mention in a moment. And I'm already at 8 minutes, so we're gonna go quick. Okay. See, I make so many friends doing what I do, you know, like at work and stuff, and like, you know, through the blogosphere and all that. Sweet, a wonderful Susan Sue, depending on how you know her, from Guerlain, is the sales director for North America, I believe. We were in store together, you know, I was doing Sunday Riley, and you know, when you work for a brand, good karma is to help support other brands. Like we don't have an eye cream right now, right? So if there's another brand there selling eye cream, I'm gonna sell their eye cream. right? Because that's just how they do it. And with makeup, if anyone's looking for a foundation, I'm going to show them that brand's foundation, because what do I benefit from it? We don't make foundation. You know what I mean? Anyway, so she supported me, I supported her, and she set me up with some Guerlain stuff at the end of the day and had it mailed to me, which is so sweet. Meteorites Baby Glow. I had tried this before. Quite nice. Guerlain doesn't know skin tone. They don't know how to make a yellow undertone foundation. So the number 2 Clair is slightly neutral. I can work with it, but I'd have to kind of add a bit of like a really yellow toned bronzer on top, which luckily the sweetheart that she has set me up with a Terracotta. So in number 1, which I think is Clair, and it's for the brunettes. So the classic Terracotta hydrating bronzer. So I'm really keen on trying this. This is a classic, you know, product. Like the Guerlain Terracotta range is like the bronzing range of the world. And then she set me up with the Guerlain Precious Light in number 1. So I'm going to give these a try. I know that I like Baby Glow. I haven't tried the bronzer or the highlighting pen, but you guys know me and my highlighting pens. So I will keep you guys in the loop on that. Okay, I know that this is going to come up. Blue Moon. So there was an issue. We don't really know. I mean, to say for sure, what I kind of heard from it is that there was when it was being made, they forgot an ingredient, so it was being recalled from a lot of stores, and then it was being delayed in the release to stores. Some stores still have a few in like the preliminary shipment that they got, but what we know now is it's not really going to launch until at least mid-November. So, which sucks. But they changed the formula even before. Like I had a small kind of like lab sample, if you will, from like a preliminary run. It was nice, it was great, but it was definitely a dense balm. This one now, I guess this is an accurate representation of what this is going to be like. They changed the formula, it's thinner, it turns to a milk and rinses clean without a cloth. Of course, you know I would still cloth it off, as you should. But yeah, it's even better than it was before, and I really, really like it. I'm not sure about the price anymore either, because I've seen it $50 on some places, and it's $65 from what I know. I don't know. But just be looking out for it in mid-November. At least starting in like early November, be looking out for it. I don't know. It's still great though, and it's 125% brilliant if you use it more than just a cleanser. If you use it as a mask for soothing inflammation, I like to put it on as a mask and then cleanse it off. Beautiful. But if you just think of it as a cleansing balm, it's not that exciting. But when you think of like what's in it, how it cleanses, what it's made up of, which I'll get more into in the future once it launches, brilliant. We love it. So that's great. Okay, friends and family. So I don't know how this technically works, but you know, in Sephora, people who work there will get coupon codes for 20% off that they can then give to their friends, family, or whatever, great clients or whatever. I don't know how that works. So I got one from a friend that works at she's like a skincare. I know she's education leader, events coordinator. She gave me one. So sweet, as there's a few things that I had been eyeing. So, okay, a Brow Wiz, because I will never not buy a Brow Wiz this time of year, or like whenever there's the sale, I buy my Brow Wizzes, and I just save it for the rest of the year. I'm like halfway done with my new one, and I had finished one a few weeks ago. I will never not have this. That's the rule, right, as you guys know. Alright, and then this, finally just did it. Now that I have a tub that I can take baths in, it's not a comfortable one, and I actually don't have a tub stopper, so I use a washcloth, because that's what you do when you're in college. Sake bath from Fresh. This is the first thing from Fresh I've ever bought. Yeah, it is. Okay, when I tell you this smells like a fresh glass of sake, I have to smell it actually right now. This is the small size. I could have gotten it, well, no, I don't want to open it because I want to keep it preserved, but I had taken samples after samples after samples. Okay, but look at how beautiful it is. This is the small size. They have a big size, but the big size is like $90 something, and I'm like, for that price, I will buy a bottle of sake and some like evening primrose oil and make one myself. Lots of sake in here, high concentration of it though. Castor oil, apricot kernel oil, ginger water, peach fruit extract. I mean, it just makes the bath feel soft and soothing, and it smells like a giant glass of sake, and it's beautiful. And it just makes taking a bath enjoyable. It doesn't bubble, it just makes the bath feel comfy and warm and delicious. We love that. Okay, you guys know, if you have been to Sephora lately, you guys have seen some Farmacy stuff, right? Or maybe you've heard about it, read about it. I'm really into what they're doing lately, to be honest with you. So I just took the plunge. So they have something called Lip Bloom, which is a lip balm. They have a bunch of different scents. The philosophy with their brand, like their brand ethos, is they grow a lot of like this echinacea, green envy. It's like a patented, like, genetically modified echinacea or whatever. But it's a combination of like farmer cultivated and scientist activated is the thing. So these lip balms, they have a few different scents. This strawberry basil, I swear to you, unreal. It smells like literal strawberries and basil. And the texture is quite thin. It feels very, very comforting and like kind of just smooths over the lips, but it's not thick. So it's conditioning enough the way a thick one would be, but it feels incredible. I also picked up, see, I took the plunge. I'm really into them. The cleansing oil, and then the Rise and Shine Daily Moisture Lock. I almost bought the Sleeping Night Balm, or like the Firming Night Balm, because I had taken a sample of it and it was incredible. But I have lots of oils and thick night creams, and this is more of a thin, kind of like watery oil cream that I can use for day or night, because I only have really thick creams or really, really thin gels. I don't have like daily moisturizer. I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? Here is my bone, though, because I hadn't actually played with the packaging before because I never purchased one. This is my bone to pick, right? So it's all plant-based, you know, that's their focus, is like, you know, plants, 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 and then on the bottom it says, packaging created using FSC certified paper from well-managed forests and inks based on naturally renewable raw materials, vegetable and linseed oils. Great, we love that. Like renewable energy, all of that, sort of using responsibly sourced ingredients and materials. Here's my bone. So it's got a sleeve, which is okay, cool, I guess. It makes it feel more luxurious than it is. This is my issue. You open it up. Look at this presentation though, like literally look at this. You take the packaging out. Look at this presentation. You get to read all about it. You get to hear, amazing. If you're being concerned about the environment, this is a bit like, whoa. I mean, it's amazing, and it's like, I've never seen anything this incredible before, but that's a lot of cardboard. It costs and then your packet, it's just in here. Okay. But this cleansing oil is 6.1 ounces, and it's $30, and it's good. What else? Clinique Moisture Surge Spray, because all of my sprays are not quite that conditioning and my skin's been quite dry, and this is just a good one. So, okay. Burberry, right? They changed the packaging. Originally, remember, like the lid was like heavy metal? Still kind of heavy, but it's not metal anymore. It feels like plastic. But this is a Fresh Glow Nude Radiance #1. So it's like a glow primer. On top of the skin though, on the cheekbones as a highlighter, if you've got the textural issues like I do, this is where the judgment happens, right? So when I was at Chanel like a year and a half ago, I made friends with the Dior girls. And they had this like ultra detox mask from Capture Total that, you know, they were like, oh, it's great. And I said, I'll try it. So I tried it one night and I was in the bath and like, you know, there was steam, and I took the mask off after I, you know, had it on for 10 minutes, and my skin felt amazing. It was soft, it was smooth, it was supple, it felt really hydrated, I was glowing, it was amazing. I was like, oh, okay, I can kind of get into that. I took a few samples. I was having a dermatitis moment. It was especially around my eye area. I put the Dior mask sample on. Literally next morning, the dermatitis was gone. And I didn't use anything special that night, like as far as treatment. I just like probably threw like a Juno oil on or something and went to bed. The dermatitis was gone. So I was like, this is not real. So I waited a little while. It happened again, the dermatitis. I put the Dior mask on the next morning, it was gone. And that had been like after days and days and days of trying to treat it. So I said, I don't know what is in here. I mean, I know it's in here, and it's actually, the ingredients are not excellent. You've got your alcohol, you've got your thickeners, you've got... But I bought one. The problem is, it's discontinued from the US market. So I was going to order it with my friends and family discount code. I tried to order it, it said it's only available in Canada. All the stores didn't have it. They took it out. Gone. You can't find it on anywhere. The store that I was in today had it, and then I got another coupon code from one of my friends that works there. She was nice enough to give me another one. So I bought one. I'm insane because it's not cheap, the ingredients are not great, but I know that every single time that I've used it, it's done something to fix my skin. It's sort of like how I hear a lot of the time that the Ultimmune from Shiseido is one of those things that should not work based on the ingredients, but it does. I think this Duo Mask is one of those things that should not technically work. The ingredients are not the worst thing in the world, but they're certainly not worth the money. I don't know what it is, but it works. So I didn't question it. I just said I'm gonna have one. I almost bought the two of them because you can't get it anymore. Yeah. So that's a bit insane. I'm getting into masks, even though I for the longest time have said I don't like masks. I think they're a waste of time, but I'm now into masks. Go figure. I'm very lucky, and that just means that I have a lot of reviews to post and videos to make and stuff like that. I have so many reviews queued up, but you guys, I'm like, all this new training stuff has to get done at work, and like once VIB launches and then we go into holiday, I'm not gonna have a day off for like the rest of the year, and we're in midterms right now and I have final projects that I have to like really hunker down on. So time management is gonna be of the essence for sure. And I think it'll be fine, but hopefully you guys understand if I'm not uploading as frequently as I would like to, and you know that I would always like to do more and film more, but literally I get home from being on all day and talking about products all day, and I could still do it. I'm still doing it now, but it takes a lot out of you to be constantly, you know, super energetic and, you know, personable, I guess, if you think that I'm, I don't know if that describes me accurately. And it's been so great, like Jay, who I know watches the videos and follows me on Instagram and that sort of thing, came down when I was talking about Blue Moon in store one day last week, and that was excellent. I got to meet him, and then the following day someone said that they recognized me from a blog or like social media or Instagram or something, and she was from London. And I'm like, I know some of you guys are from Europe or Asian countries, or even some South American countries. I think some of you guys watch me. Which is so insane and surreal, but it's so kind of humbling because it really makes you realize like we're all kind of people, and we all just really kind of want a really good serum that's going to help with our skin and that sort of thing. And so yeah, all this stuff is just like, it's coming into the office this week, right? But yeah, someone's enjoying their music. I think I'm going to get a taco or something, curl up, do my recap forms for work, do a bit of homework, tidy a little bit, put all this stuff up, and call it a day, because it's been a month for sure, and it's just getting started. So I'm like, I'm ready. I got all my teas ready, I've got my coffee ready, I've got my supplements and my meditation and my yoga mat out. I've got this. So thanks for all the support constantly and all of this fun stuff, and sorry that I haven't caught up as frequently as I would like to, but I will get on it. I will try to keep up and be consistent with it. I have lots of videos already edited and ready to go. It's just sitting down to upload it and thinking about it is kind of insane. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon, and it's so nice to meet all of you that I end up meeting when I'm like out at work or I meet socially. It's really great, and I would love to meet all of you guys. So if you're ever in New York, I'm probably going to be in a Sephora store from now until the end of the year, a Thursday through Sunday. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye!